traders, happy Sunday to everybody. So I thought, feeling quite inspirational this morning, I thought I'd do a quick little video for you guys on a bit of technical analysis and where I personally myself see Bitcoin at the moment and where the possibilities are going into the next week, where we could possibly see the price of Bitcoin go. Once again, I just want everybody to understand that this is not any kind of financial advice. I'm not telling anybody what to do with your trades or anything. It's just my own personal opinion and what I see, my own technical analysis and what I see happening in the charts. So, okay, so let's jump into a quick bit of TA here. I'm going to move from the 1 hour, we're going to go to a 4-hour chart. In actual fact, I think I'm going to take us to the 1 day, just so we can quickly get an overall perspective of what's going on here. Okay, so as we can see, this 1 day chart here goes back all the way to the beginning of the year, Sunday the 1st of January 2023, where we saw this change in structure, in market structure. We went from basically, you know, a downwards moving market, and I think it was in somewhere in November we saw the markets bottom out at like $15,000, somewhere around there, blah blah blah. So we saw a bit of a bottom there, and then we saw the markets move up. So since the beginning of the year, late last year, we've seen this market structure, bullish market structure, bullish trend with the markets moving up. And we've basically seen this major macro trend line. We've seen the price come and test this area here, and now hopefully we're going to see some kind of a retesting of this in the not distant future. But we can clearly see that in this trend, this upward trend, the price has been creating higher highs, lower lows. We can clearly see, so we know exactly what type of market we're in on a macro scale. Okay, and on a macro scale, I am pretty bullish. We are pretty bullish. We are in an upward trend, and you know the story goes, the trend is your friend until the end. And we do know that we have seen some major resistance. And I'm going to take us to a weekly chart here, just to have a quick look. We can see that there's major resistance at this level that goes all the way back over a year for quite some time. In this area here, we can see there's major resistance that we are testing here at this level. I do believe that we will break through this, obviously, in the not too distant future, but obviously there's going to be some kind of corrections on the way to paradise, to the moon. But we need to expect to see some downwards play as well. Okay, so we know that we're at this area of significant resistance, and if we just go back to the daily, take us back to a daily over here, and we just zoom in a little bit closer. We can see here, so we've tested once, tested twice. Now I'm hoping to see, that's why my trading plan is sitting here now, where you can see I've placed a long position at round about this area here between like 27,000, 27,400. It's not to say that we'll hit it right now. We might see even this kind of action happen in the market, where we come down, maybe test at 28,400 and then maybe go and retest and then come and you can see, actually I'd like you guys to pay attention to what's actually happening here in this zone here. Although we got sideways here, we can see, what do we know this is? This is an ascending triangle, right? And if I just take you guys a little quick lesson here, a quick little lesson on chart patterns, not that I'm sure you guys don't know this, but just to remind you all how this game is played. We'll scroll down, let's go and have a quick look and see here what we can find here. Yeah, so that looks more or less like something there, triangle, ascending triangle. And what do we see? We see the break up. So guys, on a macro scale, keep in mind that we could see with this resistance and this major trend line, we could see some kind of an ascending triangle pattern playing out, and we don't know. Maybe for the next, let's just go and put a time stamp on that one day. We'll say wherever the hell we are at the moment, somewhere here, somewhere there, and let's say if we take it to the, so another 46 days, we could see maybe another month and a half, as I said, of this type of a price action where we're seeing a squeeze happening here towards the apex of this triangle and eventually see a breakout. So just to keep that in mind, guys, that is something on a macro scale that we can look at. My thoughts are that we're going to see some kind of a pullback, hopefully towards this area here at the lower end of 27k, that I can enter the market again with a nice long position. Until I see some kind of confluence at this area, I'm not going to be too hasty to jump in any swing trades for the minute. Okay, now just quickly to finish off this video, I don't want to take too long. Let's quickly jump down to a quicker time scale here, a shorter time scale, and have a look what's actually happening. Oops, sorry about the Picasso there. Have a look at what's actually happening. Sorry guys, it's Sunday and I'm a little bit slow today, but we can see we also, and let me go to a 4 hour, we can see here we have this correction. We've been in consolidation. We broke below the support that was at the bottom of the range. We came below, and now we're testing. Support has now become resistance, and we're testing this at the bottom. And we can see we have a minor trend line, bearish trend line here running down, and at the moment we are testing. So in order for me to turn bullish on the shorter time frames, I want to see the price break out of this downtrend resistance, this area of resistance, almost in a sense you can say this area over here. This area here is where I want to see a breakout here. If I see this breakout, then obviously guys, we'll be back into this level here of consolidation, this area here where we're going to come and retest this major resistance. But for the meantime, I'm seeing that we are being rejected at these levels and possibly going to see the price come down to come and test this resistance over here, this support over here at this area here, which is going to place me in a position to open up a nice long position. All right folks, I hope this is a little bit of a help for everybody, just to bring things back into perspective. I hope it's informative for you guys. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll chat again during the course of the week.